Yes, we're back with Nakia and Allure. Now, Nakia, I also wanted to clear up some things with the situation with Rome. What's that about?
Okay, there was a time we was together in New York City one time, and he had did something, and I had said to him like, "You need to get yourself together," and he got offended by that. But I thought like,
Why would you say that?
because he was doing something, and as a friend, I felt like you shouldn't be doing that,
Right.
And I told him that, and I guess he got offended by that. I'm from Jersey, he's from LA, so I guess I could have said it maybe differently. So. So that's our issue with that. And then he had did something, and I retaliated back to him, which led to the whole situation of him telling someone something, and which is where I am with the situation with.
Well, she got blacklisted from the internet.
Yeah.
So, put that, I'm paying attention to the show, you know what's going on.
So yeah, I was blacklisted because of that.
Do you think y'all can sit down and have tea and talk?
What is there to talk about though? There's not really much to talk about.
So you don't forgive? You don't forgive her?
People are talking. You forgive. Yeah, of course I forgive. But I'm just not going to forget it. I just think you go through issues with people, and those issues remain. Those issues are not going to go anywhere. Your relationships are not going to be the same, especially after certain things are said, words are really, really bad. And so, yeah, you just can't get from that. You can forgive each other. Y'all can get past that. But, like, it's like, you're going to do your thing, and I'm going to do my thing, and let's just conduct ourselves like ladies at the end of all of it.
Right. Now, Cat Eyes Miss Rahi.
Cat.
She did a shout out to you, Catty. Now, she did my show a couple of, maybe a month ago, and had a lot to say about you being phony, about, different situations, you having her dyke at one point, you was doing dykes at one point. Just a lot of stuff she said. You saw the interview, I'm pretty sure, or heard about it. What's your thoughts about what Cat said about you?
Well, as far as the situation with the dyke, I'm not into that.
You never was into that?
I did that one time. That was a phase, and that was done with. That was it. I haven't did that again. And actually, the person who was doing something with this particular butch that they're referring to is my ex-best friend, who you asked about earlier. Right.
So you never had nothing, you never sexually played with the nest?
No.
And that's what Cat assumes.
Yeah, but people make assumptions. That's life. That happens. So you just have to get on from that and move on from that. And I spoke to her. We're on good terms as last as I know. I spoke to her. She said she was moving down here Labor Day weekend, actually. But other than that, I haven't spoken to her since her interview, because after she did the interview with you, I spoke to her that day, and we actually haven't spoken since.
Okay. So it's really no bad blood like that, though?
Not on my end, no.
Now, Nakia, who are some of your girlfriends in the ballroom scene? Let's talk about your girls. Like, do you have girlfriends, brothers? Who are some of your favorites in the scene?
I love La Louche. Shout out to Rico Balenciaga.
And she's not in jail, everyone. Remember, that's the rumor we got today.
Right.
That she was locked. She's not. She's on the cruise actually with Josh Milan. Shout out to you. Attempted to touch. Shout out to Bamsey. She's in the building. Shout out to my Uncle Ken. He's here. My brother Casio is here. Back to you, sis.
Shout out definitely to Ken, Arden, and that's pretty much it.
Now, Nakia, what advice would you give to a new femme queen coming into the ballroom scene? Because this can be really hard. Do you think so, or you think it's an easy lifestyle? How do you feel about the ballroom scene?
I just think you just have to just know what you want to go for as far as your look and where you're going with it. Because if you start to transition and all you're hearing is get your cheeks like this, do your nose like that, then you're going to wind up regretting the things that you've done. There's a lot of girls who, have things that I'm sure that they regret that they've done. So you just have to take your time with it.